Hey everybody, it's Laurie with Red Hot Real Estate doing your Throwback Thursday today from the Snell Arcade building. This is one of the most beautiful buildings in St. Petersburg. It was built in 1926, also known as the Rutland Building, but it was built by Perry Snell. Now Perry Snell was quite a character, let me tell you that. His first wife actually was very rich and gave him all the money to do all this. And he was a former pharmacist turned real estate mogul. But he decorated this and did this in kind of Italian, Moorish, Spanish styles. He did a lot of traveling in Europe, and his wife bought him a lot of art. And in the beginning of this arcade at the big open air place, one of the Venus statues was here that he brought back that she bought for him. So it's a really cool mix of like Gothic, classical Italian, and Baroque architectures. You can also see some of the other art that he bought down like in the Snell Isle area, some of the statues down there. So he had a real passion for this whole open air breezeway or arcade thing, and he built this beautiful, beautiful building. So just also see Perry Snell, this guy, he divorced his first wife, don't know why, then he married again, and his wife got pregnant. He was so excited, then he found out it wasn't his, so he divorced her too. So then he got a third wife who he actually met here. She ran a candy store in the arcade, and he married her, and as far as we know, they lived happily ever after. But there were all kinds of stuff down here. There was a shoemaker, there were beauty parlors, cigar stores, which was very appropriate for back then, and obviously a candy store. Now, this was also during the time of Prohibition. So on the rooftop, if you remember the rooftop up here where we used to have the Princess Martha parties back in the 80s, there was this Bob's Spanish Village roof garden, and it was featuring girls, beautiful girls was how they advertised it. And it was Prohibition, so they couldn't advertise alcohol. But there's all kind of old postcards and stuff where everybody's doing conga lines and all that stuff at Bob's. Might have been a little bit of alcohol involved there. What do you think? So Snell lost the ownership of the arcade during the Great Depression. Today, it is a really great mixture of retail. There's a condo in here, all that kind of stuff. Really, really cool. There's a green cap on the building, so it makes it very easy to spot from really far away. One of the things I think is the super coolest thing ever about this that nobody else knows is there's, in all of the sidewalks down here and in the arcade building, there's glass blocks. So, these glass blocks are actually letting light into offices below. And I think that's really neat. So they're still using them as offices now. And that just allows, it's the highest place up probably in St. Pete if you can actually build offices down there. Right now there's the volunteer organization down there is using it. But the rumor is that Al Capone used to use these as his office spaces. So here's a little bit of trivia or gossip or whatever you want to say. But Al Capone was during Prohibition, and he was a big rum runner. So he used to run his rum through here, but there's a tunnel right outside of the Snell Arcade building that has since been blocked, so we don't know where it really actually goes. But the tunnel is where he used to run rum back and forth through. And Babe Ruth, who was Party Animal Central down here for spring training every year, he used to sneak in and out of this tunnel back into this arcade to kind of, stay out of trouble. So that's some of the fun things about that little juicy gossip. So speakeasy, Prohibition, all kind of just patent place over here in the Snell Arcade. But I just think that this is a beautiful, beautiful way to come and enjoy some of that fun history of St. Pete and take a peek at it, because it is absolutely gorgeous when you get down here and check it out. Thanks so much for tuning in. Peace out.